Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to TCGU. It's Noah here with a deck profile for, oh my god, hands, Dabi. I'm gonna scoot my hands over here now. This is for our campus championship. I played Dabi. I built this deck trying to play it differently. I wanted to see what charge attacks would be like. Dabi's 628 that says first enhance, your next attack gets 3 damage. First enhance, your attack gets 1 speed, 1 damage, or enhance once per game. Remove 10 foundations from your discard pile. Your attack gets 8 damage and gains throw. Your rival may destroy already face-up foundation or already foundations to cancel the effect. So we're gonna go into the attack lineup. I don't know how James wants this, but we're gonna figure this out anyway. So we played 4 copies of Pillar Swing. Pillar Swing is a 3/8 that has charge, slam, stun, and weapon. Super cool if Midnight can play it. I think she can. I don't remember. So enhance, if this attack is completely blocked, it goes to your momentum. And then enhance, change the speed, or the damage can't be reduced below printed. So we usually use this as just our opener, especially while we play Villains League. God, I'm so bad with names right now. I apologize. But we usually use this as our opener, so we either gain damage or we gain momentum for anything else that we would want to play, such as cards like Cheerful Uppercut. Cheerful Uppercut is a 5-low for 4. Charge Punch that says enhance discard momentum. This attack gains 4 damage. Or responds after you block with this card. Both players add the top card of their decks to their card pool face down. Making that a throw is actually really cool. Then we played 4 copies of Cavalry Chariot Advanced. I'm so bad with names right now. So this one's an ally charge tech that says while it's in the card pool, all your other tech gain +1 speed, and then enhance. Your next attack gets +2 damage. If this attack is blocked, it gets +1 to the check to play. We played 4 copies of Double Jab Pummel. I like this card a lot. Charge Punch combo charge says enhance. If this attack is blocked, you draw 2, discard 2, and your next check to play a card gets +2. And then in Deadlock Enhance, your next check to play a card gets +5. And then we have 4 copies of Zero God Barrier. This is the 2-check. We live life in the fast lane. I've been trying to play some dangerous decks recently. It's a 3/6 charge range that says static. If it goes to your momentum, it goes in face up, and then enhance momentum, you can remove it, discard a momentum, and your rival's attack goes into their momentum, and they can draw a card, and then enhance, switch the speed and damage of the attack. So usually it's like a 6 for 4, whichever way. Some of the best combos I do is you play Pillar Swing, you give your next attack +3 damage, and then you can play Double Jab Pummel. So it comes in as a 3 mid for 8. They usually want to block that, so you get to draw 2, discard 2, and kind of just filter out your hand. Moving along to the foundations we played 4 copies of League Interview. Obviously, we want to play League Interview if we're trying to open up with a 6 difficulty attack. So we first form, discard the top 2 cards of our deck, and our next check to play an attack gets +1, and then response, after we make a check to block, we can flip it for +1 to our block, or +1 to the check. We played first day of class. A lot of this deck is a lot of check modifying, just so we can make sure things get through. Probably should have played Training with Gunhead in here when I realized that. Enhance, commit, your next check to play is an attack. Next check to play an attack gets +2, and then respond after you commit it during your enhanced step.
I'll talk to you in a second.
After you commit it during your enhanced step, you can ready it. 2 copies of Irrefutable Force of Nature, just because sealing things is generically good. We played 2 copies of Rock and Attitude in case we blocked with anything. We just want to stuff in our momentum any of our attacks that we know we're not going to play. 2 copies of All Day because I think this card's bonkers nuts. If you check an attack, you can always just pick it back up, so you'd always have an attack in hand, generally speaking. 3 copies of Villains Defeated, just so we can gain the health and remove attacks if need be. 1 copy of Short Circuit, in case they play anything strong that's not a charge, we can put it back to printed, or if they lower our things, we can blow it up and put it back to printed, I believe. Yep, not charge. Oh, it doesn't work on ours. My bad. 3 copies of Frozen. We wanted a high block, and we also just needed another foundation to throw in, and I think Frozen was probably one of the better bets for the ability to commit things out, so it's just easier to push your attacks through. Sorry, it was 2 copies of Short Circuit. Somehow that didn't want to go through all the way. We played 3 copies of Graceful Maneuvers for the Speed Neg. Cards almost a staple in my opinion. 4 copies of Infinite Potential. We play a good chunk of high blocks, so we might as well be able to change things to highs when need be. 3 copies of Struggling with Studies. In any combo-based deck, this card I think is very important when you're going against a combo-based deck, just because you're able to pick up blocks and reuse them again. 3 copies of Clever Distraction. It's, again, another speed neg, and if we're changing things to high, Clever Distraction really helps. 4 copies of Release. It's a spam. It's a 2 high block. It is a 4 check, which is a little rough, but the ability to get +2 to your block mods, I think, or your check to block is really good. And then last but not least, 4 copies of Requesting Assistance, just because we want to be able to restand things. It's a good spam. It's a good block mod. Again, in any symbol that can play it, I think it's just a generic good staple to have. That's Dabi. The goal of the deck was just to try and play charges and do cool combo stuff, but that didn't function as well. I think I used this once per game once out of all the matches he's been played. And I really just wanted to play something that wasn't just blow up your foundations. I wanted to try something different with them. That's the whole point of our campus championship. But I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. Be sure to check out the rest of the content that we have on the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, and as James would say, stay alert.